Hey everyone, it's Rightplan here again with Nova Gamer. So, as promised, we are now onto the arena. So, what we have here is once you purchase it, so I actually ended up getting a little carried away and I did a bunch of matches. And then I paid 150 gold, and now you're into the arena. So if you watch the previous video, which is the first 15 on Hearthstone, you will see that you can either pay $1.99 US, or you can pay 150 gold. So the cheap way is 150 gold. So, once again, a lot of people are going to say this is the wrong way to do it. You should have picked this person, blah, 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 blah. But out of all honesty, uh, it's a game, and I'm just making the video on going as I, sorry, picking as I go here. So I'm not really putting a lot of thought into it right now. Normally I sit back and think about my play style of that match. But as before, Hunter is my favorite. And I don't have any quests now, so none of these apply. Um, Actually, I think I forgot to do my quest, so I think I actually still have the hunter. So we'll get the quest done at the same time. So when you pick the hunter, out of the three classes that were there, what you'll have is you'll have three cards to pick from. So you need to try to decide where you're going with the playstyle. You don't want a lot of high cards unless you're going to have a lot of defense to defend you at the beginning of the match, or else they're just going to wipe you out within the first 5 to 6 turns. So I personally hate this card, so I'm going to pick this one because this is the worst card ever, because you can't attack with this card unless you silence the minion. So we'll go with the best 2 out of 3, or best 1 out of 3. I love multi-shot. Timberwolf. Pretty much my style with them is I like to take a lot of beasts, because you'll see soon you'll get a card that will, every time you play a beast, you get an extra card. And a big part of this game is to get as many cards as you can, but still be able to play the cards. If you take a lot of high cards and have a lot of cards drawn, you won't get it to be able to play them quick enough, and you'll run out of cards, and you take damage when you run out of cards, as we'll see. Once again, I'm going to go through this quickly because I want to try to get a whole match into this video. I do like this one. I also like this one. This comes really in handy for getting rid of high taunt minions, or people that have completely decked out one of their minions with a whole bunch of spells and abilities. And this one's really good because if your minions die a lot, he gets stronger, but he is also weak if you don't have a lot of health. I'll take the silence. I need some taunts, so I'll get some taunts in here. I love these guys. Okay, before I said you can only have 2 cards per deck. Now the arena is different. You can choose more than 2. I don't know why they only allow that in the arena. I think it's because you get a random selection. So as you can see, I'll try not to talk about every single card, so I'll just pick which ones I want here. Try to stick with a lot of beasts. One thing you really have to pay attention to when you're picking your cards, when your character attacks the hero, no. So when you're picking your cards out, you want to have a play style in mind of what you want to do. I need some high cards too. And not only that, but you also want to have some spells for defense, and you also want to be able to still get your cards out. So if you pick nothing but high level ones and no way to draw extra cards, or any bonus way of getting bonus minions, like ones that, like this guy, when he dies, he summons a bonus one, which I actually like him the most out of these 3. Like this one here, you summon a 1/1 Murloc Goat. So when you put that one down, you're actually getting 2 minions for the price of 1. But they both will have low health, so they're very easy to kill if you're up against something like a mage, or pretty much anything that does 1 damage to everything. Once again, I'll probably get a lot of write-ups about how bad this deck is I'm picking, but I'm doing this as quick as I can. Normally I sit back and make a plan. Need some stuff to kill. I love this spell. Works all the time. Ooh, this is a tough choice. You'll come across these where this is awesome, makes you a wicked taunt character. This is awesome, good way to stop their big guy from attacking your minions and you. It's any kind of attack that they do will send them back to their owner's hand and cost 2 more. So it's a wicked secret. but I'm going to have to go with the charge. How many of those do I have so far? I have 2. So you can see your cards you're picking here and see what cards you've already picked over here. You can see that I already have 2 of the multi-shots, so here's the multi-shot again. I can pick a 3rd one now. But if you're playing the regular play style and making your own custom deck, not in the arena, you can only pick 2 cards max. I don't want 3 multi-shots. It's kind of taking up my minion category there. So I'm going to go with this one because she's got high attack, good health, and she restores my health. This card's good, gives me a card. I kind of have something going on in my head of what I'm trying to do here, so some of these might not make sense to some people, but you know what? I could play the worst match ever. But let's get this done. I need 10 more cards. I don't have a weapon, so that's pointless. Go with her. Sometimes it's a very tough choice. It's hard to pick which one you want. I want to buff my minions. Oh, I already have 2 of those guys, but they're really good. Yeah, gotta take the hyena. This is great because it summons a random one. It's a quick way to get a good taunt one, or a charge one, or the other one buffs your other beasts. I think I already have 2 of these guys. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna go with an arcane shot because I don't have that yet. I need a taunt. Now, taunt in this game works so that people are forced to attack that character with attacks. Now, spells, they don't have to, but with attacks, so if you're trying to get the minion to attack their hero, they have to attack your taunt minions first. You know what? I actually like this card a lot, because it's a surprise to them. I'm going to go with summoning the boars. Don't have any stealth yet, so I'll go with this. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna go with stealth. And I love the Defender of Argus. Because put him down, he gives 2 minions on the sides, a +1/+1 taunt, and he himself goes down. So it's kind of like getting 2 taunt characters, giving them +1/+1, and an extra character to fight with. So it actually works out great. This could be the worst deck ever created, but if there's one thing I learned in this, it doesn't matter how good your deck is, there's always a deck that will beat it. Just like in all the other card games, you can design your deck to be the most impenetrable deck ever, but if somebody could heavily spec in one way or another, that you have a small defense in, but not a huge. And then they'll push through and they'll beat you down. So this is what happens after you pick your deck. You can retire, which is stupid, because you just give up. This gives you an idea of how many of each card you pick. So I got kind of a nice flow here, high 3s, but that's how many mana it takes to create it. But 3 is actually pretty quick in the game, so I'll be getting ghost cards out quickly. And I don't have a lot of high 6s and 7s, so that's good because in my mind for the deck I just chose, because I'm going heavy minions here. So I'll be popping minions out left, right, and center and trying to use just a few spells to knock theirs back. We'll see how it plays out. This is how many wins you have so far. The key will change color as you go up in wins, and every time you get a loss, you get an X. Once you have 3 X's, it's over. And then you click the key and you get your award. So, let's get a match. Sometimes this can take a little while, sometimes it's within a couple seconds. So, probably with future videos, I'll probably make it so that once an opponent's selected, I'll probably start the video there, because it's kind of tedious to wait for this. Oh, here we go. You can always tell when you get that slight lag for a split second, because it's loading the game. Which I kind of like, because there's no wait time, as you can see. Just pops right up once it's ready. Alright, so down here is where your mana is to. This is your hero's special ability. This one I can attack too. I will get into that in a sec. Let's pick the cards first. I don't want to start... I have my own style of play. I don't like starting off with high numbers at the start. I want to get things out, but I do want my defense. So I'm going to keep the 2, get rid of the 5s because they will come out at a later time. And you hope for the best for your next 2 cards. 1 out of 2 is fine. So, With a hunter deck, I find you want to try to get your minions out as quick as possible when you do it the way that I did it. If you sit back and wait... Oh, hello. Now this is a tough choice, because I'm going to pop this guy out and he's probably going to hit me with a stealth minion. But it'd be a waste of a stealth minion, because you probably want to hold back and buff those ones and then attack with a big hit. But, you know what? Just showing you how this arena works out. Future ones, I'll spend more time on my deck and have a stronger case in here.
Mind if I roll me?
So as you can see, draw a card when I kill that minion. And he just wants to wipe me out. Alright, so now I have 3 choices. I can play my secrets. Secrets go on your character. They don't know what your secret is. That's the secret. And you don't know what they are until they actually do whatever it says. Like this one's when their minion attacks. So if they attack me with a spell, it won't do anything until they actually attack me with a minion. Then it'll happen. I can attack the hero with 2 damage here if I want, or I can summon my beast. They highlight green everything you can do. It's pretty straightforward, and I now have 2 mana. So he's just gonna
will rise against you.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this. That'll stop him from getting this card drawn, because he'll try to attack me with that guy. I kind of like how they light up red, because you can see what they're targeting right now. He's targeting that minion. And you can see when they're thinking about, you can almost think what they're gonna do. So he's gonna hit me, and he's probably gonna make his minion attack me.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Yeah. And my plan worked. Oh no. So that's why that comes in handy. Now I have 3. So now I have the ability to actually put down 2 beasts and end my turn. So now he has a choice. He's got to pick one of the 2. He's probably going to go for the one that does 4 damage. I know a lot of people out there have seen tons of these videos already, but this is the introductory one to the arena. After this, I'll be doing arena ones where we're just talking about the fight. The good news is I can sit back a bit, because I can wait for him to put 2 minions out and do that, and while I'm doing that I can get an army of cards set up here. I don't want to play that guy yet, because I don't have 2 minions to create taunt with, and if I put him down... Actually, that's probably my best bet, because he doesn't have any minions right now, so it will stay alive. And that was my hero ability that guaranteed hits the hero hits their hero with 2 damage every time. If I was him, this is where I would play a taunt character or a spell. You don't want to keep this guy alive, because if I start getting my beasts out, every time he kills one of my beasts, as you can see, this one will get stronger and stronger. And he played the taunt like I thought. Yeah, I gotta get some minions out. Now the problem, as I was saying before, is if you try to attack him, you can't right now. It'll do that. You have to attack the minion. But this will kill me. He's gonna go for that minion. I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't attack that one. The smart person would kill this one first, but he might go after this one. I find in the arenas people are actually playing sensibly, where when you play in the play style, it's a lot easier to kill somebody, because unexpected stuff like that happens. Here we go. So now I can silence his taunt and shoot him. The good news is now I can attack him with my minion, and he's probably just going to sacrifice that guy, because now he's just a 3/4 minion with no taunt, so he's worthless now. And there is no way to unsilence a minion, at least not that I've found a card for so far, but it would be a good card for them to create. But for right now, there's no way to unsilence, so that's permanently silenced now. Ugh.
Mind if I roll need?
And now he'll kill that. Why can't I have 8? I could have killed both of them. My best bet, I'll give him the damn card. And shoot him. Problem is, no matter how good you build your deck, it's just like all the other card games. You might not get the cards that you plan to get in the order you plan to get them. Also, the Vulture, which gives you a card every time you play a beast, I didn't have the chance to get. That's one problem with the arena, is sometimes the cards that you want, you don't ever get a chance to choose from. I'm definitely going to lose this match.
Nature will rise against you.
I could still make a comeback from this, but he's got a lot more cards than me, as you can see. He's got a lot of ways to kill me right now. So that's the Divine Shield. Works the same way as it does in WoW. He can do the damage, and it will do all the damage to the Divine Shield instead of to the minion. It's a bonus because you have to hit the minion twice to kill it. So let's see, took 0 damage there. Alright. So I can't kill that, but in case people think I'm crazy here for doing this, he can't kill me right now, but he can still attack next turn. So I'm just going to take the damage, hope he doesn't attack it, but either way now we both will die next turn. Unless he buffs that guy, which he's probably going to do because he's got a crap load of cards. Or not. Ah. This is where you're allowed to make comments below about how crappy I played this match now. I need to get some stuff out. He's gonna kill me pretty quick if I don't do something. He's not gonna sacrifice her, he'll sacrifice him, so I'm gonna go for the hero. Actually, maybe I should have killed her. But he's got 10 anyways, so he's gonna onslaught me with minions regardless. This is probably where a lot of buffing and minion playing is going to happen right here.
Where shall I strike?
Here's the first one. So he just played this card right here. So that's why all the ones that are dying are summoning this. This is normally where I do it well played and just concede, which you can do right here. But I am going to do this to the end, which is going to happen very soon, because I pretty much have just given up now. There's nothing I can do. He completely won this, as I predicted.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Like I said, when I make the next arena video, I will better pick a deck.
Play.
I'll spend some time, and there's the win. Well played, sir. And there you have it. That is the first arena. So, as you can see now, I have a loss, no wins. But there's times where I've been at a loss, no wins, and all of a sudden I'm 5 wins with 1 loss. So, it's really all luck of the cards and proper gameplay. So that is it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the first arena match. I will have more where I'll do a proper deck now that I don't have to explain how the deck making works. So I'll have one ready to go. And anyways, yeah, so that is it. Don't forget to see us at www.novagamer.net, which will be linked below. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates from us. And we are also still doing the Extra Life right up until November 1st. Sorry, November 2nd. So feel free to go in the comments below. You'll see, in the description below, you'll be able to see our link to the Extra Life, which is at www.novagamer.net/extra-life, and that'll take you to our page where you can go donate to help the children of the IWK. We're raising money for them this year, so help us reach our goal. If you guys want to see anything else or any more videos, be sure to like this and subscribe, and leave something in the comments below for us about future games you'd want us to do some videos on. Alright, well, that's it for me, and as always, happy gaming.